if you have clicked on this video, then either you don't like budgeting or you want to know my thoughts on budgeting. And is budgeting really necessary? We're going to get into that, and we're going to do my March 2021 monthly budget. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, I'm Tasha from the Major Change Group, where we believe small changes can create big results. And if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. We discuss credit, budgeting, and student loans. So the thing is budgeting really necessary? I say it is, because budgeting really gives you a plan so that you can figure out where your money is going to help you to create the goals that you would like. You know, they always say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And I also did a poll on my community tab. Check out my community tab. I try to put polls on there from time to time. And Sergio, he really understands. He was saying budgeting really equals freedom. You know, sometimes we might say that budgeting can be restrictive, but really budgeting really helps us to have that freedom to be able to make those decisions, those big decisions in our life, big decisions and small decisions, because budgeting your money can help you to be more proactive than being reactive. For instance, let's say you are feeling like you don't have a whole lot of money coming in, but if you had a budget, then you can say, okay, maybe I actually do have enough money coming in and I really don't need that extra job. Or if you were doing a budget, you can say, okay, by me actually knowing how much money I have coming in compared to how much money I have going out, then I can say I really need to get another or a part-time job or something like that. But budgeting your money really gives you the freedom to make those, you know, big life decisions and small life decisions in a positive, and really making those decisions in a good way. And I would also say a myth around budgeting is that you need to have a high income to budget your money. And y'all, I can tell you, you know, I have been on each end of the spectrum. So several years ago, you know, I was bringing in pretty good money, but then one day, and my boss came in and said, okay, we're making some changes and now you're gonna lose 26% of your income. And you know, that was pretty much a blow to say, dang, they gonna be taking 26% of my income away? So by me actually budgeting my money and knowing how much money I had coming in compared to going out, because I had a mortgage, I had student loans, I like to eat out, I like to travel, I like to do all those things. And those things don't stop just because your income is lower. But since I was budgeting my money, I knew my spending habits and things like that, and I knew what I needed to cut back. I can really say that I know that it doesn't matter how much your income is, but knowing, okay, what are my four walls? How much is my housing? How much is my utilities? How much is my transportation? And then, you know, things like that. So budgeting can really give you that clarity, and to where you can be able to make those decisions that you need to. Now, if this is your first time doing a budget, you can always drop down in the description and get my free budget and debt repayment worksheet. And if you want to go to my Etsy shop, you can get my 2021 digital budget planner. But what I would say is the first thing to do when you are first starting out with a budget is see about either getting 3 months of your bank statements, so you can see, okay, what categories are my spending? You know, how much am I spending at restaurants? How much am I spending in my entertainment? And then break the categories down. But if you don't like budgeting, I would say just get how much money you have coming in compared to how much money is going out, and then what the due dates and how much you owe on all of your bills. And maybe you can start that and then go from there, because it's like, really, you want to know what are your fixed expenses and what are your variable expenses. So let's say, for example, when I had lost 26% of my income, what things that I know that I had to pay compared to some of the things that I maybe didn't need to pay. Okay, now we're going to get into the actual budgeting, and I'm going to be using my 2021 digital budget planner, but you can always get the free budget and debt repayment worksheet, and we can do this together. All right, now I'm in my 2021 Major Change Group Digital Budget Planner, and the budget planner is broken down into 4 parts. So first you have your income, then you have your expenses, then you have your money goals and your notes. So first I'm going to start with my goals. So most of you know that currently I'm still in the savings challenge. And so what I'm going to do is, my first goal is to save $805 for March savings challenge. Then I want to save about $667.49 because I had like an additional savings account and I kind of was nibbling off of it. So I want to replenish it back. So that's actually $646.94. And also, I want to pay an additional payment on my car loan. So those are my top 3 goals right now. Okay, and then also for my notes, right now I am recording on my iPhone 6s, but I'm thinking about maybe getting the iPhone 12 or the iPhone 12 Max. So I'm going to write myself a note. Also, I want to check out to see with the iPhone 12 or the 12 Max, and if I have to get 5G, how is that going to impact my monthly cell phone bill? Okay, so now I'm going to come over to my income. And what I'm going to do is, so income, I'm going to put all of my income in one lump sum. But if you want, you can break down your income. So maybe you might have your salary, then you might have your side hustle, and then you might have some additional money. So you can break those down, but I'm just going to put all of mine in one. And I actually got paid on 3/5/21, and my income coming in 7. Now, normally for my income for the month, I'm usually around $3,400, but I did get some extra income for the month of March, so that is my salary for this month. And I believe that's why doing a budget is so important, because, you know, like they always say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Because I would just nibble off of it. And now I'm going to break down my utilities. And so then I'm going to come over to my note. How was your NES bill, your electric bill this month? My electric bill, we had got some cold weather. And so my electric bill was rather high. I would say this is the highest bill that I done had for 14 years I've lived in my place. And I'm just going to lump in my actual Verizon bill as well. And you'll have to check out my video about me paying my car down. I got some good stuff coming out about that. Y'all, for my credit cards this month, don't you hate when the actual annual membership and the annual fee comes up and you didn't even realize it? I'm like, it snuck up on me. Because normally my credit card is only like $66 a month. But this time, they got me. So this month for savings, so I'm still doing my savings challenge. And then, so that's $805. And then I'm going to be saving the $646.94. So that's that. And then I have my debt. And so my debt is my car. So I'm doing the debt snowball for that. So we'll do that next. And I really want to try to make an $1,000 payment. Plus, I like to pay the interest. So that's why you'll have to check out my last video about how I've been paying the car down. So then my household expenses. Y'all, I have not bought toilet paper or paper towels probably since December because I like to buy it in bulk. So I'm going to give myself a little bit more this month so that I can go on and buy more in bulk. And then whatever other kind of expenses. So cleaning products and things like that. So while normally I do a zero-based budget, let's see how much all of that came out to be. So that ended up being $6,251.35. So then that means I have a remaining. So that means I have left over $816.33. And so I said that I want to get a iPhone 12 or 12 Max. And so maybe I can put the money towards that. But we'll have to see. Let me know in the comments, what would you do with the remaining $816? So next, what I want to do is, I want to come over here to my debt. So for debt, it's broken down into two parts. So first, you want to know what all your debts are. So that's what the debt repayment plan is. And then after we do that, then we'll do the debt snowball. So first, I'm going to come over and I'm going to list all of my debts. So first I have my car, and that's $19,125.55. The interest is a 2.19%, and the minimum payment is $357.95. Next, I have my student loans. And that is $56,502.84. There's no interest because they're going to do no interest until October 1st of 2021. And I don't have to make a payment either. And last, I have my mortgage. So next, we want to come over here to debt snowball. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to list my smallest to my largest. And I guess I kind of did it on that one, but that's because I've been doing it every month. And so I'm going to do my car. No, and then I'm not paying my student loan, so I'm just going to do my mortgage. So this time I'm going to make my regular payment plus my interest payment and then the $1,000. So that's going to be $1,506.72 and then $708. So then that's going to be $2,214.72. And from last month to this month, I've actually paid off $808.78. And then for my notes over here, I'm just going to put that there is no student loan payment. Now I can tell you, this is why I definitely think that budgeting is very important, because you know how when you get the extra income in, you know, if you don't have a plan for that money, you will nibble off of that money. And then when you finally go to do whatever it is that you want to do with the money, it's not there. So budgeting is definitely a necessity. It's definitely important. And I don't think budgeting is restrictive to me. It can provide some freedom. Now, how are you doing on your monthly budget? And I hope that this video, if you wasn't budgeting your money before, I hope this video has helped you to see how important budgeting is. Jump down in the comments and let me know how your March budget went. And I thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend, and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified when new content out. And also subscribe to the channel so that you can see if I put out polls or how we're doing on the savings challenge. But thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.